You go straight. Good.
Okay.
Thank you for coming back, part two, because part one was not enough with Polina. If you haven't watched part one, go watch it. We talk about traumas, like about psychology, about where she came from. And here we will continue with the philosophical question that I want to ask you. What what has dance taught you about, body, mind, consciousness? You talked about the voice, the body, and it's all the art, but yeah, maybe you want to go into expand that answer wherever you want.
Woo! Well, I think that it's again the mix of everything I practice and everything I know, and the practice is the most important thing here, because for me it's not about just to have knowledge, just to understand something. I really need to put it through my body and to try it and to think if I like it, what emotion do I have right now, what do I feel right now. And I think that the consciousness, um it's developing, it's
Hmm.
moving. It's like our bodies, because body changes every day, especially women bodies. And I think that the consciousness, it's not what we can have when we were kids, but kids have some things which adults usually, not always, but usually um, forgot. So they can really um, be happy just to be here. And sometimes adults, we really forgot how to do it. So let me explain. When you see a dance style, for example, fusion belly dance, and you understand that you like it and you feel it, like really feeling, you have it in your body, and you understand that you really want to try it, and you really want to go on stage to show it to your parents, I don't know, for your friends, for everyone in Instagram, for the world. But then you start practicing, you understand that there are things that are really difficult, there are things that are simple, that are interesting. And through the years you can forget where was this fire, like you
Hmm.
forget how to feel this fire, in the body. And sometimes when the dancers are in the style, I don't know, for 10 years, for 20, as for me in fusion belly dance. So sometimes it's like, like a relationship with a man or woman, I don't know. And sometimes we can see it with a fresh side.
Hmm.
And we need to remember what we thought, what we felt many, many years ago. And we really need to find out that fire again in our bodies. And we really need to feel happy again when we do it. Because when we again practice just the technique, we don't, we can really lose this feeling. When we practice in just the free dance, we lose the opportunity to try the structure,
Hmm.
because I think that structure is like a freedom. It's like it's just another side. So this is one thing, but the freedom and the structure is like chaos, and I don't know how
Order.
how we call it, order. Yeah.
Order.
So yeah. So it's one thing with just two sides.
Hmm.
And when we talk about the consciousness of the body, yeah, about its own mind also, so we need to understand that it's a really difficult organism. Let's call it like that. It's also a structure, but it's also a freedom. And sometimes we need to, like hold everything, but sometimes we need to just exhale it. So we just need to relax. And you can't understand it without practicing it. So you
Mhm.
can't understand it without trying it in a real life, not just on stage or, I don't know, in the dance class. So you can try it moving, you can try it, you can understand it connecting with our people, you can understand it deeper just through your body and your practice. It's not just about books. You can't just read it and understand everything about the world. So I think that the body consciousness is also about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's and I had these talks with a few people that are also into therapy here. So, for example, Marta Erdes, where I wrote things down like trauma healing therapy, genetic, epigenetic, freedom related to responsibility, I think, but also for structure. Like for me, maybe because of the way I am, maybe because I'm a projector, I don't know. I need a structure so I can freestyle inside of that structure. But if I don't have, then sometimes you get a little bit lost, and I think, yeah, it's both. You need both. Maybe that is the equilibrium, between for an artist also between the creation and what you will create and with which tools and the intention. Like what is the intention of what you want to create? Um, yeah, it's all of that. But dancing really goes to the body, and I also think that body consciousness is a form of intelligence, like this somatic intelligence.
Mhm.
This soma is a part of intelligence. When you have something on your arm and or on your leg and it hurts, it's
Mhm.
like you said, sometimes it's difficult to listen to that. I think for normal people, but sometimes I think more for dancers because they treat their body like it's like your tool. You work with this, but you also live with it. So for dancers, it's sometimes really hard to separate it than with other things. If you're an architect, you build this outside of you, but if you're a dancer, you build something that is not separated from your physical form, and that can be tricky.
But sometimes I think that people really want to try some, I don't know, intermediate things when they don't know the basis, and we can.
Hmm.
mm, I think that we can fit it not to the dance, but also to the real life, because I see a lot of people who, I mean, ordinary people who don't know how to close their basic needs, like like eating, sleeping, but
Hmm.
they are already trying to understand, like big things. And sometimes I just say to people, calm down, sleep, eat, and then we're gonna talk. This is the main rule. It's also the main rule for me, because sometimes I understand that I can't really, catch the information before I ate. So I can understand something only just after I slept good, 8 hours, 8 hours
Yeah.
for all dancers, 8 hours, please, not less. Eat good, 3 times at least a day. Yeah, and don't forget to do it, please. I think it's the main thing.
And
So
water,
before,
so much water.
yes, 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 yes. So please remember about that, because sometimes we speak a lot about deep things without closing our basic needs.
Hmm.
I I don't like it. uh, I don't respect it. So I think
Yeah.
that to try to start from simple things and then
Yeah.
go deeper.
Yeah. In Brazil, we would call that your feijão com arroz. This is your, in English, you say bread and butter. In Brazil, we say your beans and rice. It's the
Yes.
base.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know
Yes.
how to cook your beans and rice, and then you add the, I don't know, funky stuff on top of that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, because sometimes it really can help. It really helps to close a lot of things that we are, like overthinking. We are always
Mhm.
overthinking, but then you close. I don't know. You ate good, and then you're, oh, I have a lot of more powers and energy to do something, to create, to make art. And sometimes I don't know why a lot of dancers don't think about that, especially in fusion belly dance. I don't know why. I'm really angry about that because I think that our physical needs are super important.
They are. Yeah, we live in this, we live, this is our, this is like a rental. This is the body that we got for this lifetime,
Yes,
no? So we have to, it needs
yes,
some
yes,
basic things in order to
mm-hmm,
work. Like when you have a car, you
yes,
need to put gasoline, benzene. You need to see the life, that kind of thing. Yeah.
gasolina, gasolina.
Yeah, I also think
I love
because
this song.
before you said that you're slightly esoteric, which is something that people would maybe say about me, but I really like saying, and I feel the same about you. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, but at the same time, I'm really like pragmatic and grounded, and I feel like this is another of
Yes.
these two sides where you in order to go all the way up like a tree. I think about a tree. So a tree, the higher it grows and the
Same.
bigger, yeah, the bigger the crown is, the deeper it the roots are. If you need the, and the
Same.
roots come first into the earth, and then you stay there, and then after that you go up. If you try to go like up without having the roots, you will, it has no weight. You fly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think you
Mm-hmm.
understand. Uh, you understand
Yes.
what you mean. Mm, I'm going to go straight into a future question. What is something ancient or, ancient from humanity that you think that we should carry into the future as human beings?
Hmm. That's a good question.
Like what's important,
So,
the most
so
important?
if we speak, yeah, yeah. So, I think we can talk about the trees again,
Mm,
because mm, if we imagine our bodies and our let's call it brain. Yeah,
mhm,
so we always think about the roots, right? So then we speak about the leaves, and we also speak about the middle, yeah, the middle body. And I think that a lot of people really, that this is because of traveling a lot, because of traveling a lot of the on the in the through the world. I think around the world, I think that people sometimes really forget about their roots, their own roots, not other countries roots, but their own roots.
mhm.
And I'm talking not just about the family, I'm talking also about the body. So what does your, do you remember how we call it in English? Let me check. um
But
Ancestors, yeah, ancestors.
ancestors,
Ancestors.
yeah, the ones that
Do
you
you
said that are with you when you go on stage. Yes. Hmm.
Yes, yes, but do you really know which traditions your family lived in? What kind of food did they eat?
Hmm.
Because right now, when we have a lot of, like a lot of kind of food, so we have really, like, I don't know, some people are vegetarians, some people eat meat, fish, but we really need to understand, I think it's also about genetics, that we need to move with that programs, not just on the physical level but also on our mental level and our spiritual level. And sometimes when we speak about our roots, I think that's the main thing which we need to take with us to the future. So as for me, I really like the idea of future. You know, this all of this robotics things and something like that. But at the same time, I'm really scared about that because it's too fast for me. Um, and sometimes I see that people, for example, I don't know, I see a lot of people, younger people, 20 years old dancers also, they don't really know their roots, so they
Hmm.
don't really know how their families lived. They don't really know what they ate, so they are not interested. So I think that's the most frightening thing, that they are not even interested in it. And
Hmm.
when we travel to the future, I think for us it's really important to take this knowledge with us and to share it with people, because after the war started in Russia, I also have Ukrainian roots.
Hmm.
Um, after the war started, I understood how it is important for me to live here. And I know that a lot of people around the world don't like, like nations like Russians, I don't know, Americans, like a lot of people. But it's not about the nation. It's about the feeling. It's about understanding and acknowledging. And I think that we are responsible to understand where we came from. So that's the thing which we need to take with us to the future.
Ooh, I
Because
really
as for
like.
me, mhm.
Yeah, yeah, no, you continue. I like your answer. No one said that.
Really?
Mm. Yeah, no one said that. People say different things. For me, it's the breath, of course, but it is through the breath that I connect with all the other things, including it was during my breathwork apprenticeship that I learned that, we can change the programs of, our some of our, I don't want to say genetic codes, but some of the um things that our ancestors have been doing that are maybe not so good for us, some of the fears and the fights and all of that, you can choose to release that. But all of
Mhm.
the strength and the love and what you said, some things that are very pragmatic, like the food that
Yeah.
they ate, is something that is really interesting. Also, the blood type. And I was just seeing a video about um, people from South America, like indigenous people from South America, why they don't have, why the nose is like this or why they don't have hairs. And it's because of their ancestors, because basically the human developed to adapt to their natural environment. And now we are not living in our natural environment. I mean, I'm
Yes.
from Brazil, I live in Switzerland. Maybe you're closer to your natural environment, like Russia and Ukraine is the same
Yes. Yes.
region.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think that's a really important thing. And it's maybe true that people are not so interested in learning about their ancestors, even though you have a DNA test nowadays. I didn't do it. Did you do it?
No. 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 No.
I didn't do it. Like you can like either spit in it or put a hair in it or something, and then you will discover who,
Yeah.
how
Yeah. Yeah.
much percentage. I think this is really interesting, and it's the end of racism, which I love. You cannot say I don't like this or this because maybe you are
Yes.
this
Yes.
or that.
Yes. Yes. Hmm. I really love it too.
You're,
Yeah. I also. Mhm.
yeah. No, go, go, you go.
Yeah, I also wanted to make a test to see which food fits me, and it's not about the allergy. It's also about what our ancestors ate,
Yeah.
because sometimes we really don't understand why different kind of foods doesn't fit us. But then we're making this test and we see what environment was my family. there, yeah, live there. And then I see it, and then I realize that maybe if I will eat fish, it's just an example, yeah, I can feel
Mhm.
better because because my body get used to this kind of food on that environment.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we take these traditions with us, sometimes we can be really healthier. But also we should think about the climate, of course, where we live. So, as for you, from Brazil to Switzerland, I think it's really different climate, and I think
But
it's a real stress for your body. I think
yes,
so.
yes, but I still do. For example, today I ate a pot of acai. I don't care. I will find acai here, and I will, I eat things that bring me not only, that my ancestors eat, like farofa. I'm from Bahia. I'm nothing like without farofa. Farofa is like a thing from manioc, but it also brings me comfort. For it's comfort food. This There's this thing. I'm not sure if it's like
Yeah, yeah.
exactly good for my body, but it's good for my emotional body as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
food has that memory. And when I was talking to in this podcast, I talked to one of my teachers. Her name is Kilma Farias. The interview is in Portuguese, so not everyone will get it, although you can translate it. I love that she always said that our body is a medium, everybody is a
Mm-hmm.
medium. And when I ask her, like, what is the body for you, she says everything is body. Food is body, space is
Yes.
body, city is body, what you hear
Yes,
is
yes,
a
I
body.
agree.
Wow.
Yes, yes, the climate, also everything, and we are like always adapting. And also, if we speak about the future, so we should be ready to adapt. We are already adapting,
Mhm.
but we always in the middle, like a tree. So we have roots and we have leaves, and the leaves are traveling. By the way, they are always traveling. I really like the scene when I'm imagining myself as a tree, and the leaves are traveling, and it's a natural thing to travel, but
Mhm.
it also to feel the roots is also the natural thing, and we are everything, and we really need to adapt always, improvise and structure, so everything all together at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, really, that is so true. With you, I want to do an IG live like with Marta about these things, about healing on the because this is all of this talk is about healing the roots and knowing where you come from. I think makes you a stronger human being and more resistant to everything that you might have to do.
Yes.
When you don't know where you come from, you become very only the leaf, no root.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
This is
so
true.
yeah. Which traditions or cultures have influenced your work aside from what you say, like Russian culture, obviously,
Mhm.
also Ukrainian culture, maybe? But yeah.
Russian, Ukrainian. Hmm. Yeah, and also Indian. Since my childhood, yeah, I was a fan of Indian culture, and as far as I know, um, we mixed with Indian people, and our traditions also mixed. I don't know if it's a myth or it's really part of history, but in our songs, in our traditional Russian songs,
Hmm.
there are a lot of things that are connected with India. And I was like, whoa, really? So there is a myth that there is a tribe in Russia which went to India, and there is a tribe in India which went to Russia, and we mixed.
Wow.
And I don't know why. I don't know why, but since my childhood, I was really big fan of Indian culture, and I watched films, TV shows, yeah. And sometimes when I was in India, I went to Deepika with workshops. And I remember how I was crying 2 weeks later. And then my mom checked in astrology, and we found out that in Mumbai, there is my heart place, I don't know, soul place. So it's like
Hmm.
a very energetic place for me. I don't know, maybe in my past lives I lived there, but Indian culture is really something for me.
Yeah, Indian
I
culture is over the board. It has influenced us all. I think also this through the dance, but before,
Yeah.
maybe what we find this dance because of
Yes.
the connection. You have to see the interview with Deepika. We had to do two parts too, like with you, because it's like it's an odyssey with her, and she said so many things, especially about
Yeah.
culture and about cultural appropriation and about respect that I had goosebumps like all the time with
Yeah.
her.
I
I
really
would,
love Deepika. Yeah.
yes,
I
yeah,
really love her. Hmm.
she was really happy. Actually, she was really happy when she saw you in the story, and she was one of the people who told me, "I will please interview Polina."
I I've seen her like today in the Instagram, and I was like, "Hey, Deepika."
Yes. Who would you like to hear from? Maybe in the interview, maybe I can ask them
Hmm. From Russia,
from any
or
place.
I don't know who you already interviewed. I think I need to check.
From Russia, nobody. I this is
Oh, really?
not this is interview six, I think. I interviewed few
Ah,
people.
have you spoken to Kira Lebedeva
Yes.
from Ukraine? Yes,
Yes, yes. Because
she's
I
also my
really
friend.
love her dance and she answered and she's gonna come. I really like the way she dances.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. She's one of my favorite.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite too, the way she dances. And you guys, you have something in your culture, like the things that you talked about or the music that you have that is very, for me, it's very far away. Like I don't know a lot about that side of the world. So for me it's really interesting. Um
Yeah.
what's your favorite
So I want
artwork? Oh no, sorry.
artwork. What's my favorite
Did you say artwork?
artwork there? Where?
Anywhere.
In
It
dance?
can be inside of dance, it can be outside of dance, can be painting, can be a film, can be whatever. Can be more than one as well.
Well, it's really difficult question for me because I'm interested in a lot of things in the world. So I have a lot of favorite films, books, dancers. I don't know. So right now I'm learning to play on handpan. So
Oh.
I just bought one. Yeah, it's really it, so for me it's like a really deep connection with my father and my brother because they were musicians, and last year I really felt my father supporting me and telling me like play. So I don't know why I'm doing it. I just feel that I need to do it, and right now I'm interested in a lot of things, and I'm just like open for everything. And I thank every day of my life for the opportunities because I meet a lot of people who connected with art, painting, singing, dancing, playing, I don't know, crafting by hands. So a lot of people, and I can't just choose. I can't just
Mhm.
choose. It's possible, I think. Impossible.
Yeah,
But
you're
you,
you're you're a little bit like an octopus, maybe. I see your name, Polyoctopus, is like you
yes,
have you have maybe eight brains, one brain on each.
yes. Octopus, I really like cats, like Elizabeth from Spain, my favorite Elizabeth.
Elizabeth
Yeah,
Medina.
you.
No.
Yeah, yeah. She's also yes. She's also my friend, and
Yeah, she was amazing.
I yeah we both have cat tattoos on our legs, and when
Hmm.
we were in France, we're like you too, like so it was very funny, and I'm a big fan of cats, and I like and I'm a big fan of octopus. So I call myself Poly Octopussy. So it's like it's like octopus and pussy. So yeah, I
I
really
also
like
like,
cats
yeah, I like
and a lot of
octopus
hands.
more and jellyfishes. I'm crazy about jellyfishes. But do you have any
Very
tattoos? Like on the, do you have any
yeah, I
anyone
have
that you
four.
can like show what maybe what it means to you? Just the,
So this is not a really good tattoo. It's my cat. So
ah, it's okay.
when she died, I made it. Yeah, and also I have on my back one. It was my first. Also my cat. This one, and also on my legs, on the ankles. So I have another cat, and on the second leg I have. It's like a mix of Greek and Egypt mythology. It's the wings of the Hermes boots,
Yeah,
like wings, and scarabei,
scarabäus.
scarabei. How do
Yes.
we? Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So it's scarabei with the wings of. Yeah, we made it with my ex-boyfriend, and we decided that one boot. He gonna have on one leg and the another one. So we are good friends, and we decided if we break up, we will just have one boot somewhere and another boot I will have somewhere. Yeah, so we just mix two cultures. Our favorite culture is Greek. My favorite is Greek, and his Egypt.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Amazing. Yeah, Hermes is the god of the, is a messenger god amongst many other things. And the
Yes.
scarabäus is a symbol of rebirth for the Egyptians. Um, and the symbol of the sun. Yes, that's really nice. Mm, I think it's so nice talking to you. I think we should do an IG live on all things body and healing. But I've asked you most of the things. Did you say which was your favorite artwork? You said it was, no, you said you sent a hand pen, which is crazy because yesterday I was looking at hand pens and I was thinking about buying one. But did your father play a hand pen?
No, he was a singer, and he played. I don't know if you know it, accordion.
Accordion. Yeah.
Do you know it?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a very,
yeah,
very
and
big
also
instrument.
and also yeah, yeah, and also the guitar. It's
Mm-hmm.
classic, as, especially for Russia. And my brother also, he was a singer, yeah, and guitar and the drums.
Drums.
Both of them, especially my father, yeah, he played the
Ah, wow.
darbuka.
So
My
then
father,
about
yeah.
the hang drum came to you then as an instrument that nobody has played it in your family. It's just something you feel connected to.
No, I just it was just I felt last summer, previous summer, so it was just like I take it at my friend's house, and I just felt father's hands, like
Mm.
uh cuddling me and just playing me, like play. He died, and now I feel that when I'm playing, I'm feeling deep connection with him and my brother. So
Yeah.
right now, so it's not again about showing off, like on the stage. It's just for me. I just really love to practice every day.
Until people find out, watch it. When people find out that you play, they're gonna want you to play on stage.
Oh no, I have a dream to play for my students without music from my iPhone, but to play on the handpan and they gonna dance. This is my big dream. So it's not for the stage. Yes, it's for my students. I really would like to learn to study how to play on handpan good, and then, well, yeah, I can play for my students and they will dance. So for me, it's like super excited.
I think you will definitely do that. And I want to see that. That is amazing. I want to thank you so much for your openness and vulnerability and to being so honest. Thank you. That was an amazing um little bit of you. I know there's so much more. Much love to Russia and all the best.
Much.
Look, there's hearts coming out. I
Oh,
don't know
you're
how
a
I do
magician.
that.
Wow. I love it.